Thing is good. Hello. One moment. Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. It's currently 12:34 a.m. 16th of May 2024. Ooh. Oh, something in the chat. Okay, we'll check it out. But we're gonna be doing Robin pool, Topaz pool if we're lucky, and then do the story. God, why you do this to me? But before that, I need to check dashboard sound alert for a moment. What's up? There's a new update coming to sound alert, but we need some permission. Okay. Permission, what is it? No, what is it? Is it a cookie? Seems everything okay. I don't know, man. Well, hopefully everything's okay and nothing exploded. That's good, right? So let's go to polling at Firefly Secret Base. Bringing out Kafka to bless our pools. Okay, we got guaranteed. Robin is guaranteed. It's just the matter of early or not. I got 10 PG in. So we just need to get... I got 70 pool or something. Let me check. Yeah. 80 pools. Oh, that's nice. The goal is to get Robin early. A little bit of Shui, a little bit of Hanya. Because Mars is max. And then we can go Topaz. So let's do this. Wait, for that I only want to clear chat. How do I clear chat again? Clear my chat. Oh, here is not. Why? Bro, don't freeze on me. I guess I can't clear. Oh, come on. Okay, it's loading. I mean, that's the message is a bit too to my feed. I don't wanna. Please, hello. You know what? Let's refresh. Why we refresh? Okay, haven't got drops apparently. Ay. So let's go. Right, time to get Robin. Come on, Robin, come early, please. Not early. What do we got? Defense. Husky. Hello, March. Ooh. Hi, March. Our favorite girly. Hidden Shadow, Loop, Adversarial. Ooh, it's just Marsh. Marsh, dude, come on, I got you E6 already. Give me some Hanya and Shui, please. Okay, that's 20. Not there, 30. Robin, please. Robin. Oh, share failing. Okay, nice. Cornucopia, fine food. Ah, there it is. Shui. Idolin. Nice. Set home. Pioneering. Horus. Point. Arrows. Okay. One Shui Idolin. Very nice. 40. Oh, Robin, please, early. Hanya, Shui, Hanya, Shui, Hanya. Oh, no, it's Misha. I think it's E3. Hanya, Shui, Hanya, Shui, Hanya, Shui, Hanya, Shui, Hanya, Shui. That's a lot of defense. Oh wait, I forgot to do the bright maneuver. One moment. Okay. It's just the monthly plus, guys. It's nothing. Okay. How much are we at? 40, I guess. 50. Robin, please. He ain't coming, is she? Oh, she gonna gobble it. Arrows. Fine fruit. Delta thing. Hanya. March, sweetie. Hey, you know what? March is giving us ticket. We'll take those. Yep, 3. Nice. Alright, 3 March. Very cool. That's 50, I think. I lost count. 60. Oh my god. She's gonna make me go pity, isn't she? 60. Can't do this to me. Pioneering, which will be nice. Chorus, darting arrows. Resolution, arrows. Ooh. Pulling luck is scary these days. I guess one May will do. You are not a blessed, my child. This is 70, I think. No way! Ooh, rough. Well, it is what it is. Acceptance. We are the acceptance stage where we need to accept this kind of things. It happens. Oh, that's right. Nice. I think that's E4. Oh, we'll get Robin. Eventually. And that's been single pull every single time. I guess this is just wrong place. Oh, this is 80, I think. Ah, there she is. Double, please. Double, triple, quadruple, 5 pull, 6 pull, 7 pull, 8 pull, 9 pull. All 10 is 5-star. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, hanya I don't know. 76, 77, 3, 78. And dash. Robin, let's go. 78, 79, 80. Miss Robin, you make me work. That's like 78. No blessing. Absolutely no blessing. E3 is fine.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
Got plenty of stray. 100 or 2? There's 1.
In the obscure prophecy of Dream, a star from the heavens has enlightened my path.
Very cool. Hey. Ooh, we got 4, that's nice.
Serving under the 10 lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
HP.
Serving under the 10 lords as a judge
This
of
is
souls,
full attack
I come to the
40%.
world of the living to enforce their
Quick
will.
effect of talent. Alright. We got good stuff from Wei. Let's grab them relics, we'll have them again. I don't remember who had them. But Arlen? Okay, Arlen. Arlen, my boy! Quit. Oh, this one is high. XDD. HP is fine. Attack is also fine. Light code we'll have to wait, so let's use this for now. Need to finish the story before we can get her light code. Baby! Pool has been not that blessed. Still kinda doubtful if we can get Topaz at all. Let's switch place. Very low. Full weapon, right? How much spare do we got? Ember. I need 450, 900, 1020, eh? So I'm gonna skip foot heal, obviously. 70, that's bad. Make roll. Best to summon Topaz. Yeah, I don't know. March. That's my pool. My super minimum pool. Surely not wrong. 14. 6. Monsieur. Do you believe? 70 actually for raw Bitcoin thing. Right, it was 76. No, 78 for raw Bitcoin. That's. All Firefly Fun will be collected during Boot Hill Banner, so there's that. Topaz, 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 Topaz. Topaz, 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 Topaz. Holy nuclear. Oh, 3. E5, nice. Topaz, 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 Topaz. Topaz, 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 give me Topaz, give me Topaz. Boom. Get Topaz like Ooh, hanya itu, nice. Anymore. Well, 30, 32 trophies. Unlucky. Oh, there's MOC and stuff, so hopefully we're gonna have enough time to get it. Ooh, another Hanya. Okay. Hanya and March, you did not bless my pool. Two views. Using skin.
In the obscure prophecy of Dream, a star from the heavens has enlightened my path.
Scan the speed increased by 20% or 1 turn. Nice.
Serving under the 10 Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Oh, the crit rate is actually high, what the fuck. process. Wait, 24%. Touché, baby. We actually run out. No more jade, no nothing. Holy nuclear. Now you need to come for Robin stuff.
Only consistent practice can ensure optimum performance.
Robin shebang. That's it. Yeah, now that I remember it, I haven't finished farming on Robin Mets yet.
Only consistent practice can ensure optimum performance.
Oh shit. And there it is. Looks fine. Effect res is 25.5. Does it have effect res? Inner tracers? Nope, she doesn't.
Don't slack off even if it's not music. Don't slack off even if it's not music.
Looks harmonious. No Topaz. Did not get a blood, did not get lucky. Oh, I don't need to farm for Robin, huh? Oh, I forgot. Bloody Light will need some of that. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's that. Need balls. No, need to get to farming. Oh yeah, I can do regular or something. I thought if I get lucky I could do some tycoon or some shit, but guess not. 30. Ooh, just 30. Anyways, yep. Let's go. This is whatever. Moles. Are we close to getting anything? 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70. Damn. Oof, hurt. Yes, I'm lucky. Yes. Even at 72, it's still nothing. 71. 72. I think that's a bit too much for moles welcome you, is it not? There's a bit too much in it. Is shared feeling max? Yeah, shared feeling is actually max. Moles welcome you will be max. This is the second. Super info, very nice. Moles welcome you. Wrong one. Very nice. Better use base heat attack skill or ultimate to attack enemy, where again one stack of receivers is that increase their attack by 24%. So it's 3 stack, right? It's not bad, but it's not that good either. Oh well, it is what it is. What else are we doing? I'll keep for the new light cone and Robin relic, I guess. Cool. Hey, where are you? What you made? Jeez. Uh, Omega 3 plus 1. Plus 1. That's better. Move on later. Let's go do the story. Oh shit, I forgot. I need to farm Robin. How much did I need that again? Gee. $45? God dang. Yeah, I'll go this Robin's stat right now. $2K. HP 5 plus 9. Wait, damage, whatever. The region effect res is not. Is there any other piece of effect res? There go effect res. There go effect res. There go effect res. Should be enough. So let's go do story. Go. Holy sounds. Well, it's just an
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
Nice.
I already told you! We can talk things out!
Drip,
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Alright. Train Jack, that's cool.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
Too rough, buddy.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Dang. America.
Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The
Why
righteous
so?
heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything.
Hey,
What,
that's-
chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Gee.
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. and none of them are pretty stories.
What is that sound?
Leaving you.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings.
Who
Of
knows?
course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves, eh? Huh? Where are you going?
Recognize this?
The Jade.
It's a model fudger. The
What?
Jade
What?
Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jin Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up.
Yo, Jennifer Haley, thank you for the follow.
Nights. Now,
Hello, what's up?
that'd be one fudging sight.
Playing some Honkai Star Rail, bruh. Yeah, I'm doing good. Playing some games.
Now
Shorter.
it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets,
Dang.
but I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie.
I'm playing Honkai Star Rail, man. What are you asking about? Are you stupid or something? Oh god, now I'm mispressed. Ay, jeez. It's Honkai Star Rail, man. The story. The Penacony story. You sound like a bot that's about to get banned. Gee.
Alright then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
Alright then. Tell me. What kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
Very fun game.
Oh, my friend. This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
I don't have anything else. What is squish squish? This is so weird. Oh.
This reply does not instill trust. It only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers...
Galaxy Ranger Lord Raw.
What brings us together is a shared bottom
Not
line.
really, Jennifer. Just from time to time.
Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Dang. Really cool.
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
Hell yeah. Roast
I
'em.
already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity.
Hell yeah,
The
Jennifer.
entire cosmos knows your guess of the family.
Did you play Honkai Star Rail too?
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Not anymore.
Well, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter.
From Malaysia, man.
Nice lady
I'm from
posted
Malaysia.
some
Nice
us.
country. Very hot
She's
though.
on Penacony right now.
Some nice lady.
My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy
Nice.
Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me.
Oh dang.
That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
That's dangerous.
It's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better.
I'm not doing nothing,
Otherwise,
just
they'd be
chilling.
wanting bloodshed across the cosmos, or even
Living day to day.
perhaps turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow.
Bloodshed.
I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator.
Yeah, don't worry about it,
Its
Jennifer.
appearance
It's
is no
fine.
different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status.
It's running into elevation emanator. Yeah, I use Discord a little bit.
Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in
Lurk?
planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough.
Dang. I mean, we are though.
So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them. I'd advise you to move fast. We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
Synthesia Dreamscape. Okay, we're jumping. Dun, 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 dun. Save zone.
I don't
Oh.
intend to do anything.
It's accurate.
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky.
Nah, I'm good. Why do I want to add your Discord? What the fuck? I'm good. Keep your Discord.
Be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence.
Nice.
Now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And
Dang.
this whole event happened within the course of a single slap.
Yeah, Jennifer, keep talking. I'm gonna ban you. Keep talking.
A single slash
Special
blade
blade.
isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
Oh.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show
Yeah, by the way, I don't want
some
anything you made. Don't worry about it.
for the sake of Penacony and the peace.
The peach.
Planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Oh, dang. That's kind of
Speaking
harsh.
living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
Oh, who's this?
That's just another reason that you can't stay. Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
There's a voice?
We are one.
What do they mean by
Is this
this?
the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated.
Ooh.
The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
Very cool.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Bring it, bro.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
Ooh.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The cords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime. 137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I
That's a lot of
became
people.
Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body. And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
Let's go.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will.
Holy. Nuclear reaction.
But that won't come to pass.
Nope.
I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river. Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And
Yes,
even
please.
more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all.
That Acheron is just that dangerous, huh?
Acheron, a befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
No. Penacony is not doing so hot. Wait, switching to Robin's POE? Oh, Robin, huh? Same time, Golden Hour.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them.
Dang.
But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Very
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Hmm? Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey.
Wait, why is
What you
Robin
just
here?
mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the Dream Sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Hmm.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep the
Leakers.
secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
very
Thank
cool.
you. As appreciation,
Holy shit,
I'd
it's
like to give
sparkles.
you a token gift.
Oh, this button is...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. And there could be an unexpected treat in store for you. All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape.
Oh, the sussy
So many
button.
people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
Robin, the fools always win twice. Fishiness.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I can't wait for your performance, Miss Robin.
Hell yeah. Fake Robin, let's go. I don't got anything.
This damp will affect my joints.
Bit chilly and damp.
Can I drive it without a license?
Swear. I'll be needing ice cream.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
Leakers.
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Cooking.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the
She
family's
cooking.
rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
We'll try.
Of course. With the Charmony
Sussy
Festival
button.
about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
Surely.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to...
You've had quite a bit to drink. Sure you're okay?
Rookie button.
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets.
I mean, unless you're gonna
I
talk
didn't
to
realize
Robin.
it was you. I'm so sorry.
Yes, stop.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Nice.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
There's a lot of leakers.
Miss Robin, to tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
I mean, incident have happened.
The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the planet did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the Dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the Dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Cronies?
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the Dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you
button.
too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
We do be dreaming.
Knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Very cool. Let me clear this up. Oh, looks better.
You've had quite a bit to drink. Sure you're okay?
Anyway, easy Robin tech. Yep. Easy. What's up, guest?
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
You sure?
Didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
Well, I guess they don't show Robin talking from the front, huh?
I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Surely, it's a
Everyone,
performance.
please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still,
Great
I
cat.
suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this, little
Oh,
guest.
there she is.
This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
Very exciting. Oh, turning back to Trailblazer spiel. Let's go. In the meantime.
We're back to where it all began.
Oh yeah, Firefly.
You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony. It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Do we give you a heart? You lied me. You Firefly soul.
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils.
What?
So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
Yeah.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script, and I didn't get a chance to explain it to you.
Set times.
It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed.
Guess that's in the real world, huh?
I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after, all my attempts proved futile. It
Dang.
wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
So confused.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath.
Close my eyes.
And visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
After a piercing screech, thick and ferocious silver memoria crashes into your chest, churning and ravaging. Consciousness becomes like scraps of paper caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving and dispersing with a turbulent muddy current. Innumerable voices resonate through the symphony of memoria like roaring thunder, and among them, one echoes still with exceptional clarity. You know it came from the girl beside you. Your heart's beating to the same rhythm, peaceful and even more peaceful. In that quiet darkness, memories ripple into existence.
I never knew you could do this.
Wait, what? A flashback all of a sudden?
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Dang.
That is surprising.
Why?
Indeed.
Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
Long silence ensued, neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to the silence. Wasn't it much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quietness?
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
There it is.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before, it's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet.
It's hard.
Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
Touché.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant
lore
future,
drop.
you'll receive an invitation.
Planning big brain.
That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Why we share memory? All of a sudden.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Ooh, Mr. Yang. Mr. Yang, you're here too?
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap.
It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, they've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move.
Oh.
Get ready. We're about to set off.
The real dreamscape. The land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Seems like it. Was Diagram Wakeland one? Cheers for the Satilar Jade. Firefly.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
Why couldn't you reveal your true identity?
Reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with him as Firefly, and not Sam.
Kinda hard to accept.
I get it. Being cautious around a Stellaron hunter isn't a bad thing.
She looks sad. And the Stellaron hunters who also want a piece of the legacy.
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you. Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps
Impossible,
he also saw the impossible in the future.
So who exactly is Sam?
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech. It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
Next stop later, I guess.
The time scale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
Cute.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
Wait, you can do that all again? Dang. Try this one.
Reasons. That aside.
This alright, didn't take it personally.
Thank you. The time scale of Dreamflux.
What's the plan, Mr. Yang?
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it.
Ekron's Blade Slash.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected.
Very dangerous.
Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
Thoughts on Gallagher?
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons. But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker?
He's leading us somewhere, I guess.
Now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
Blood is suspicious. Guarding Firefly and the crew?
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate. But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
Hopefully. Let's call it a day.
I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Ay, ay, ay. Anything here? Yang. Trash bag is mine. Defend my own place. Hell yeah. Miss Billboard is gravely late in the my own Mr. Shell. Lost them in each other's heart and in the body unblocking your path. Over here is Sir Trash Bag, big fair with a warm research going to protect this. Even a mini story. Well, I guess we go. Model bag. Who are you?
Welcome to heaven. Dreams, true or false, all are ephemeral. Might as well drink more Soul Glad instead.
Yep, the water. Water is all alive and the cradle of civilization, soaking the dry ground below drip by drip. Thereby some star will be extinguished and they will be born. This small moist suspension land also see life that only belongs to space. The scientists of this small puddle came to trace their history and look up to heaven. Will they be moved by the miracle that originated from a single broken? At that time come, the water in the space should be held as a divine object and become almost impossible to hold. That's okay, why not take a drop for yourself now? You ever. Oh shit, I miss all that. And I saw this one sussy video on Twitter. Twitter people, they'll be fun. Darn it, was a darn good product and rubbish to come on. Too careless, share and follow for such a strap. Fine, as long as all people are still wrong, we find a way to produce another special green bubble. One day we'll have to pay them back everything that belongs to us too. Hey, it's my black swan. Already 140 to 150 with run me. Wait. 143 plus 16 is 159, but she doesn't have. 160 is not enough. And her attack is low. Yeah, whatever. Let's keep going.
Keep going straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Okay, TV. Hit something. So she can change channel that they could watch clock and origami bench. Oh, grumpy short keep on eyes, trying to make a sale, they just keep doing causing trouble. So you should sit in front of the store window, watch all see for clock and they become adults. Why? Time for that fast. Oh. Yank bird. You can yank. Can leave in the light, chirp? Not much. Cheers, so you like button, try again next time. Bye. Bye there, birdie. Chesto. Just a couch. So while they get their attention on random, like spotting a star on rainy night, but why? Obviously just a plain old sofa that flashy spire space system. And also go found on the mission. Unless the sofa you can sit. Sit on me, sit on me, sit on me. So I close it. Don't mind if I do. Hastily plops on the sofa, travels spitting away like a smoke nest. Only you could just keep sitting here momentarily. Something whisper in your ear. It's time to go. My friend travel along. Does it change character? Nope. There's the trade bit. Caught and 2 total. Right? I have no idea what this match strength. Yang. There's a treasure. No. What are you guys?
Did you also get kicked out of the beautiful dream? I want to go back. But then I don't want to go back. Tell me what I should do. I don't know what to do. Did
Wait,
you
what?
tell me what I should...
Oh, just that guy.
Hi there, friend from a distant land. I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here. Let's say we go treasure hunting.
Yeah, seems about. Stowaway investigative report. If I quit drinking, was who knows, buddy.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Did that scare you, Chirp? Here it goes. Oh, blueberry. Talking hit very one. What's this? Giant clocky statue. Yeah, streets. From landmark visiting from neighborhood. Students see a cleaning and maintaining essential part of their life. Giant clocky must see this as part of their life too. If a dream, I'll be sure to fade away under the ocean. Nightmare. Clocky smiles at her. Giant clocky, yeah. invasion, build a dream, mocking the hypocrisy of guarding out. Well, let's go up. Bye, big clocky. Absolutely huge.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
Yeah, ain't beautiful.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
Oh no, why?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision.
Nope, it's Misha.
Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Yep, saw him right away.
He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Well can see Misha. Huh, so Misha is actually can be seen.
Legal for me to stay in.
Come on. We're good to have a door, but you're going to start now and knock them out. Bro, it's not uncovered, just really don't think I should try robbing them. Man, they should look. Yeah. Good thing you stopped, buddy. Boy, if you didn't. Anyway, get my chest though. Can you go down? No. People walking around. About the other side.
This trash can is perfect for me.
High rise H. Yeah. You sure this balloon can hold up? See. Alright, Misha and Clocky, why are you guys here?
You were the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend.
Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
Wait. We met them before we entered the dream. So when did Welt meet Misha?
Tick-tock! Old friend,
Mr. Yang, you can see him?
Your memory zone mean?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here.
Oh.
How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Oh, is this Sleepy?
So this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
Sleepy.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Yeah.
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved.
Well
Gallagher's been
behaved?
taking care of it.
This description, could it be?
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
It's just Sleepy.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family, and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
Oak family, yeah.
Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
Okay, we found Robin. Not that number
If
two.
it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream, but its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together.
Surely.
She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony.
Yeah.
As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
That name, Sleep.
No idea. But its connection to Gallagher is worth digging into. Regardless, we have to find him. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Yeah. We also saw him, Mr. Yang.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart? Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
I mean, I guess. Blood is young. Anyway, Yang the bird. Bro. Boom. Spear ball. What? Oh, Yang. Yang bird. Gonna eat you. Bye. Day was posted. Petals scattered across the street, birds falling from trees, and the songs from the whole. With the soon to be all powerful watchmaker could not praise the scenery here enough. What a scenery, yeah. TikTok. Seems right. Okay. And there it is. TikTok. There we go. Well. Shopkeeper is still here last year. Lost Diary, Soldier 1. Nope, chest. How many have we collected? 240. Got a new job. Everyone give you goods. Nelson. Dang. Fine, follow me. Influx. Reminded me of myself for a ride. When nearly 10 hours ago, Spirit yesterday, having record pinnacle in history. King Bandits. That is a blessing that belong to the flesh, now I've been long being a ghost. Yeah, children growing physical form. Coming on me. Visible out there now rest at the bottom of the ground. Overshadowed by novel manga, Old Storm. How to get rich quick. Manifest up prosperity. Dash the truth, inspire more reader. Dream, extension of reality, branch of memory. Light of time, fall down the sky, silhouette of history, cosmic uncanny. A shadow of Topaz silhouette of face, slowing everyone and anyone to dress it. If I recall numbers standing for my eyes, they wanted to make this the bride of the era. They did, but where did it go? They become Brother Han, Origami Bird, Mirror Princess, Captain Involved, and nothing else. I remember them. Thank you, and then the watchmaker didn't know about it, but surely rejoice. Watchmaker was knife, though was vague from the mission, it might be remembered. Still personally led on tales. Future generation, probably a job, a career is the uncle. There will be people after me, and more people will come. There will be some story. That's very good vision, it's a good view, because vision failed, depart the bound, no panel, like people observe this fact early, Carol destroyed into Chipstone, talking with space. On the many there, we arrived at a ring system carved with story. Larger stone or the angry word. Thank you for coming. Methodically recorded, transcribed this story, disseminating them to all corners of the strong endeavor. The lost solution was afforded second opportunity to travel stone. Only are to take away the tales of Panconinas. This is very kind of you. Here's a small gift from me, thank you for trading. Meet notes. What's this? Large steam burst forth and then lashing the wood. Fairy rolling, newly birthed. And one of the famous 7 manhole cover or destruction. What do you mean? Man. Okay, the most stupidest thing I've ever done. A gamble. So many people are going to jump at my dreams. Okay, what am I? Tell me about oh, look, a grandma style famous singer. How many organs become it's not what I care about us. Life is way more. Oh. Hannah. Hina Tony. What you doing, old lady? Oh, yank. Thinking of someone. Not there anymore, I guess. I can't talk to Granny. Is this grave or something? Damn, what a sea. It's free to come here. Well, absolutely exit. Lost diary. I don't have to work anymore. I get money. Take a day at a time. Not gonna last all. The escape has been peaceful. Family girl was gone. I appreciate taking me. We are in doom. It's not ending. I can drown in sorrow with a good drink. Surely. Nothing here. I can only fight guy. Alright. Done browsing. Let's go. What? Damn, this chest. Oh, this is upstairs. We have a big. Dangerous place. Calm.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria?
Oh, whatever that is.
Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Hmm. Like Mr. Yang actually knows shit about it. Watchmaker, is he gone? When we're going on, I want to protect him. I think we should leave. Should I should really? The insatiable tuck should leave. And keep corrupting his play. One day won't be a single dream bubble left. Seize a moment, can detect. That's why I say they're dead death. Oh, that was a bit serious, my dude.
I'm just a wallflower.
Just slumbered. Signposts. Live this sign. Consider area up here. Be lined up to wait me right. That's it. I did top. Posing to relay. Show someone recording this. Be alright. You won't travel to heart rate. You sacrifice your token. Short. Token roll in the sign belly roughing. Tire stop. Also start reconnecting now. Comes on. I got it right next time. Yank. Ticketing looks broken. I already been there cupped, but then not bad. Slumber town to the rooftop. Okay. I'm not going there yet. Lost diary dancer. Steaming manhole cup. Lightning to something. The one of great manhole cover of the hunt. Oh, chest though. Okay. Sauna time over. Can paper even be sauna? Right, which manhole cover is this? Now cover rise in like so like kissing cheek of passerby. 7 donates 1 because you want a legendary 7 manhole cover. Abundance.
I remember when this place was all hustling and bustling.
Blood is sleeping. Shot guy. Dang. Buy some balloon. Shot owner is on vacation, buddy. Manhole cover. You want to feel sharing their joy. Might be manhole cover of harm. Surely it is. My friend. Hot Steam. Have a certain manhole cover from the story. Got manhole cover of erudition.
Let's have a toast to dreamscape, Stray.
Point. For check. Who are you? Good question. Get a stowaway. Merchant like Tom. I do. Orchard or delight. Plenty of toy. Visual fun. Schoolum citizen. Sounds very interesting. I'm gonna be love displays on my product. Particularly my business. Particularly toy. Yeah. Let's just buy some stuff. Never using the item anyway, but no. Hello? Yeah, I'm balloon all but soul never catch away with such a suspended devil time waiting a new scheme. It's a little rough, but death for the crow. Who is the crow? Do we have enough? 216. We have 7, we need 160, 320. I'm too late to count. 160 times 3, yes, 480. We need at least 480. I can get 7, right? I get 7 from here. 4 from here, 3 from login at 7, so 480. 220. Surely we can get in. Sure. Nice. Things seems to be quietly falling into place, ordered by fate. As my hair linger for a while, there's a second element in moonlight, watching that song after. There you feel throw me away, your soul breath undulates with each hum, the song under this cold, the light almost falls asleep. Inside the dreamer's dreams by a towering dome, the twilight, a zephyr fluttering through the great wilderness, most of the night skies it spans the wasteland. Song finishes, then the melody rings out again after being interlude, just like never-ending string of interconnected. Damn. Time for you to get on stage. I think this is a more active bird searching.
Look, there she is.
Escape. Hey, Miss King, what's up? What is this? Black hole S structure spawn loss of memory. Evidence infesting our distributor. Thought divine any substance still exhibit the appearance of gravitational planet. Slumbered. Oh, wait a minute. A bird to yank. Yank. We shall yangle bird. I can note and confirm about bird can't find how I can. They're taking great risks. Close. Hey, Miss Katie.
Calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below.
What?
My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Sounds bad.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Hi. Why aren't you leaving?
Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching.
To dive or?
See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side.
Other side.
Constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results.
Which is?
After 10 system hours, the dream flux reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Feels familiar, but not really.
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it.
Dang.
The source
Too
is
bad.
in the Golden Hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover
Oh,
more
she's a
concrete proof.
Lovian.
I must convince everyone.
Good luck.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Feels like I heard it. It was one of the nameless mentioned back out there, I guess.
It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
That's sad.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people, building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
More than she.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
I felt it. The source is in...
Holding out. What's this? Oh, page skip. Yay, yippee. Maybe for shooting stars. I missed something. I missed a lot of shit. Here we go, Ray, Spirit Benny, Stream's Eye, out there into Electron. It's a lot of shit. Also, there's a restaurant on the 7th floor. You can freely choke on the food. Let's not forget a grand hall in the 234 where the much funeral are conducted daily. Subtleity. Return to where you were saved by Memo Keeper. To everything I concluded, return to where the absurd dream fell. To everything I concluded, return to where the superstar was born. Guess we're missing a lot of shit. Anyway, thank you, lady. Yo, March.
Let me go.
What?
Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you.
What? March, what are you doing?
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Miss Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you.
Miss Trailblazer, huh?
Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
You're not dead, man.
This is how it turned out.
You scare him this badly?
Ha ha, you're a regular comedian. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream.
Chill out, bro.
Curiosity kills the Papeshi.
Invisible who?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here. All of them.
Where?
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
What? They actually come. Deception's Crown. That's a new one.
Eternal.
May as well kill them all. Stand still.
Glance at the right.
There it is.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
Blood hit his face out.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
I guess so.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys.
Way to go,
Everyone
March.
here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Oh.
At this rate, the family will be done for.
Where we're going, and then what's serving is there and there. 7 manhole cover of nihility. Oh. Nancy, music shop provides. Don't tell me you got another new guest singing. Anything can't get tracked. A lot of people. Sorry for only band on Dreamflux. Talking instrument. Not for sale. Sell vinyl record. Bring like cheap product. Ooh, music. Buying this. Fairy nuts. Whale the wolf. Can get a string. Manhole. Silent string. Protection. Banish all cold from mystical. Preservation. Organization. Collect the blessing of Sacred 7 manhole cover. Now your great name is known by all throughout the world of manhole cover. Want to know what the blessing of manhole cover do? You're hitting the nail on the head. They're cool and they're very cool. Anyway, it's cool. They're cool, okay? Don't worry about it. Keep feeling that someone's missing. Still feels that's many was read out. Feel like after man instrument cast pick up. To your phone. Alright, now constraint. Am I listening? When can we pick up?
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor.
What? TikTok. I can fix the clock. Oh, how do we connect this? Oh. Monsieur is such a dummy. No. Why would he not move? That worked, I guess. That also worked, apparently. Oh, it's then nice. Can't take it anymore. Awaken. Satilarti. There it goes. I need to do the temple. I must do the temple. I can't take it anymore. Treasure. This. Oh, Jesse. Anything else over here? Wait, we've been here, right? Oh yeah, we've been here. How big is this place? One part left to be explored. Pina Cone. You've forgotten home. Rocky stage. Jesse.
Evening, Jesse. Is it evening?
I guess.
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
Oh.
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Nisha's about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
Oh.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Oh, sure. Where is the lady? Search for Himeko. Oh, there she is. Himeko.
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
I mean, yeah, there she is.
So that's how it is.
Oh.
I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
That's a detailed NPC. Micah.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, Guardian of sorts.
Yeah.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Oh.
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
What? The Micah did not see, Misha?
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This
Miss.
way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Stowaway investigative.
Let's have a toast to dream.
So this is the so-called freedom of organic.
Did we find everybody? No. I wish there was a way to tell how much. Oh, there she is. Our idol, Miss Robin.
It really is her! Miss Robin!
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
Good job, kids.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
Pretty
That's
much.
right. Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef. Talked to everyone I met. And they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they
Poor
stumble
kids.
along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength.
As long as you have chance, probably
Me,
can do it.
an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
Oof.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness.
Oof.
And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
Thanks.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
Hey, Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Guess so.
Since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of memory and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony,
Real.
the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond.
Guess they know.
Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here, the land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream.
Damn.
It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream.
Oh damn. Traitors among us.
This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak.
Hey, sounds like real world.
A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something.
Possibly.
Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it.
And Robin's so pretty.
I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Ooh. That's strong then. Never star the Charmony Fest.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Flashback.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
Sure.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert.
What's this?
Poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered. Can't sing. I didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Oh.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground, so to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
Nice.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly? But they find a way to do it through their determination? Right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable.
So that's kind of their philosophy.
I hope they come true.
Live freely or live in a cage.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah. But,
Gopherwood?
Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
That's...
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to wake up.
Oh. Alright, do bring Sunday.
Huh? Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that?
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
Menacing.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charade.
Fictionology.
I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Ambition.
Show me Robin first.
All right.
As you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
Sure.
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Indeed. Moments later. Oh, so this is the tree grave of the past nameless who came to Penacony.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Asdana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
Long gone?
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
Oof.
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded,
Oof.
wiped out by the swarm.
Ugh, that's just... It kind of feels bad.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
Speedy hands. The public enemy. The main guy is Gallagher. How much we need again? 480, 15 more. Nuclear. Let's talk to other people first. Is Robin Sunday? Where's the Astral Press? It's fresh. I guess they're not here.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
The hell is that spinning blue thing?
Well, I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Hey, thanks, man.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
I guess so. Oh, Gallagher, cook up.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
I guess.
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself.
Oh.
I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions, stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
Oh.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
Oh, because manipulating? I thought it was us. We come here. The big Stellaron. Someone is manipulating the Stellaron.
How keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
What?
The planet of festivities itself?
So it's a result, right? Or is it current?
It all started a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour System's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Perhaps.
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person.
Ooh.
They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Oh, bro got tricked so hard.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland with people's lives? The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
That's rough.
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use.
Fictional
Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
Oh.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible.
Holy shit, Rachel figured this out?
Invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
Seems so.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Mr. Chicken Wing Boy.
Go ahead. I'm sure Mr. Wings holds all the answers.
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within the Stellaron.
You all look quite serious. Is there anything I can do to help?
Get me a drink, bro.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Oh.
As I suspected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Their adopted father.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Us.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me.
Oh, sentimental.
And I didn't want it all to end like this.
No wonder.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I will use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself.
Angry Robin.
The paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
Maybe.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
Peace was never an option. Like, nothing to fear no more. We win going up against Dream Master. Nah, it's peace was never an option.
Exactly! It's time for the crew to save the world once more!
Surely.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
Planning time.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader
Very
of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him, not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn
something
against us when things start to get dicey.
Camera angle also supported us.
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
What? Oh, the chip. Sure.
I knew it.
I don't think they'll bring us any luck.
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic...
Yeah, nobody knows what Aventurine is other than Akron.
Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
She doesn't even tell us.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Yep.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the three Nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Legwork, if I'm not mistaken. We've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
He did?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos.
Bro is watching everything.
Now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, You have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Oh, making me blush at these flatteries. Keep them coming. What's my reputation? Believe in the basic anti-this from blushing.
I don't know much about my life story, but I do have extraordinary skills.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Follow Gallagher and meet with the watchmaker. It's in the grave? Oh, dang.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Oh, cutscene.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the watchmaker.
Mikhail Char Legward. Meet with a watchmaker. Nope. No random 15. Kinda wanna stop, but is this the place or not? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Is this the same map? Oh, it's still the same map. That's crazy. Or 70? Or 70. 10 more. Beneath the sea's surface of memory zone, a garden closer to a full moon in the water, an elderly man rests on a reclined envelope in outer sun. Watchmaker Mikhail Charlek was paused into that endless timeless dream and no sound by the way.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Yeet. The word says Miko nods over so slightly in direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, turn your gaze towards the watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble in Mikhail's hand. Press your hand against the dream bubble, tick vicious memoria, conversion, then stretch it outward. When fingertip as if weaving delicate web, gently cradles your arm. Chill travels from fingertip, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories that experience suggests. But this time you see nothing at all. Take a deep breath and try to read the dream bubble again. Dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. In fact, the approach was wrong. Think, holding your breath and closing your eye. With one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thing, film coated in memory. Yet before you there remains an abyss of darkness, no crimson sun descending upon snow-skipped mountain, no gentle laughter, no twinkling star, no echoes of sword clashing, and most of all, no traces of trails. There is nothing and nothing in there, and nothing is there. Indubitably, this is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on?
Somebody steal it?
Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble?
We've been doomed?
How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher.
Oh,
I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
Good.
That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Dr. Edward? Not switching the Boot Hills PO.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Hey, it's Ellie.
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companions already checked in. My name is Dan Hang, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pong Pong, a new nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system.
Deja vu.
Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days.
Yep.
Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number. We'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Wilt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Difficult stuff.
Fudge! Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact him on the express earlier,
Possibly.
but they didn't respond.
Stuff happening.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Don Holmes seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Well, he'll broken there. That's far.
Locked and loaded.
Lock and load. Wait, that's 10. I need 15. What the hell? Oh! Alright, boys. Here we go. Oh! Bye, Robin. No! It's gone! Right. It's high noon. $20, $30, $32, $42. Oh my. Please. I can't take this anymore. Give me my Topaz. Oh, genius 3 pulls. Holy shit. Ooh, now I got a max. Genius 3 pulls. Hell yeah, we take those. So we're at 42. We're close. I think with a bit more farming, we can get there. Hell yeah, bro. Ooh, that's sweet. Attack 32%. Crit damage 48. Oh, that's super sweet. Oh my Herta. Two, 4. Now that's a King's Rig also use them. Sabrina and Janelle.
The Charmony Festival is about to start. I'm so excited.
Hey, you guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun.
Sure thing.
Well, back in my homeworld, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Holy rich.
Oh, come on. The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-amber era event. How can a birthday party compare?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in amber era. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong?
Surely.
Better not ruin the Charmony Festival. I've been looking forward to it.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain. Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two. They're clueless.
Just a tourist. Black Bolt. Cannot be defeated. Can we go see the stupid red bird?
This place is too big.
Oh.
Better not wander too far in case he can't find me later.
I guess restrictive.
Room rates. Face recognition failed.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling
rumors, you see.
incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival.
Nah.
Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hawaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
Hiya.
What do you mean?
Wait. You haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived.
Oh.
So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
The master is around.
That's a relief to hear. She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop. Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
Something is sketch.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
He is indeed a guy.
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro? If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
What do you mean rob the
Are you
IPC?
suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing, but let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. we're the surprise factor for them.
Sounds like a
We don't
plan.
want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See, the IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality...
A secret signal.
That's right.
A concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends.
Skill issue.
And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
Oh, fair enough.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play.
You ever gonna see him in combat? Yo, Dennis.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found.
Time to carry it.
We've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
A fork.
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
It's called standing up for your rights.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Why isn't there
Well, I guess we can just go, but there's nothing.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Donna's White Oak. I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way.
Oh, way.
You sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
No contact then.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Then what should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and he hasn't come yet. Let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Well, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special.
Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice.
Laboom.
It's refreshing and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Very.
This flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot.
The fuck does that mean?
Finest sherry cask aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up.
Standard practice.
It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron, as you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with.
True.
Who in their right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
That's true.
And you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly unusual, unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Chaos.
Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all.
That could be true.
People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge, they even break their own rules.
Blood cannot swear.
But eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Shipei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shipei. There's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the Hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavilli's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavilli's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
What is that?
So you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
No, not like
exactly.
Oh, it's
I
like that.
believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter.
9.
And figure out her true intentions. Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
No sleep.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
Oh no, hostage situation?
It's simple. We just
Oh
grab
shit.
some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
Hold your
No need
horses.
for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait. Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that Asdonis White Oak you just ordered?
Oh.
Huh? Asdonis White Oak? But didn't you just say...
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdonis White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your Memo Keeper friend has finally arrived.
Nice.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
I'll be damned.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
And they both just yapping in front of the Anderson guy.
Looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Back to the extra.
2 guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
Yeah, or 2. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the Memo Keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself.
Guess we're gonna keep going into this Boot Hill
My
part.
name
Cut
is
short.
Black Swan.
Oh shit.
And I serve the Garden of Recollection as a Memo Keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag! You betrayed me!
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this Memo Keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
Dang.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from...
Oh, someone's honest.
But we did escape.
Of all the time to be honest, Black Swan, really? Stalking?
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
Dang.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat, and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Heng. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
Dang, so it was to lure him out.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise.
A promise?
To return his relics to their rightful owner.
Oh, relics.
Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
Rain the planet.
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As this old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance, amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadowy hand emerged from the sea. Crowded in the real mist, reaching out toward the sky one by one.
Let me share a story of the mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Go on.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders, they emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives.
That's great.
However, these hollow phantoms were once my dear companions.
Oh.
A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price. A price
Zulu
so
mention.
hefty, only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time, and they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility.
Sheesh.
I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Will some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless?
Somebody gotta do the hard work.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm means off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Nice. Switching the Robins. 9th is tomorrow at the Charming Festival.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me.
Oh,
as I
Mr.
worry
Sun.
that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh, yes.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Shipe. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Nice.
Next, please step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket.
Damn.
My house, my land, and my 2 children.
What the fuck?
I see. Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation.
That's crazy.
And give them the life they deserve.
Well, then again,
But the
desperation.
Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family. Praise the harmony!
Next, please step forward.
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad. That's it. Nothing more. When we wrap this up, I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
Nonchalant.
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My sins? Starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you
What is
have the
blood
right to
problem?
judge me. You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself. Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and
Well, someone's honest.
don't make me regret my investment.
Accidental skip.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
You know who it is, Sunday.
Brother? Brother? Brother, are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos.
Dang.
But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
Doesn't sound all that
It's
easy.
always been our wish to make everyone happy, so we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand.
Surely.
We've Even if the negotiation does not go smoothly, I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chordmaster, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Nope, there it is. Login.
Dear, it's Mr. Sunday! Hey, come over here!
Thank you for everything you've done. I'll be waiting here.
Checked off the list.
So how does this work? Do I just stop here?
It's getting late. Where to now?
TikTok. We need moonlight, old men fall asleep. Given an entire little land, love is open, terribly now as we can, terribly fond of the longer dreamers. We only have to share the more late night, the green bubble, one infused, one spirit. Now we share the same star sky and two terribly secondary. We are but passenger on each other's street, facing journey. Terribly, terribly to be a lonely and bitter journey at Pine Street to end, opening, not looking for a Tiernan. They might not be very talkative, go watch apparently. Bless my pool, old man. Oh. It's March. Surprise, surprise, it's March. 10, 20, 30, 32, 33, 43. Well, I'm gonna stop here for now. I'm gonna go to parlor car. Yep, everybody here. Can just switch POV, alright? Alright. I'm ending it here for now. We'll continue story later. Oh, it's been quite a fun journey and bad pulls, but you know, we'll get to it eventually and we'll see how it goes. And I hope we can finish our story next time. Yes, sir. Next time indeed. Oh. got some. Bruh. Wait, attack. Yeah. Attack is good, but I kinda need speed effect res. 25.5, not bad. Well, that's about it. See ya. Bye bye.